this is yours? Why on earth is your cupcake on my chair?
Because it's very special to me, so I can put it wherever I want. This is your fault. Now you have to buy me a new cupcake.
You're wearing a wedding dress to my wedding.
This is not a wedding dress. It's a white floor-length gown. It's very different.
Did it come with a veil?
No, it came with a headdress.
What?
The lady who put the BS in BSN. It's Carolyn Sheridan from the Ag Health and Safety Alliance. Time once again to see what we can do to help our family farmers.
You'd think we'd have them helped out by now, however long we've been doing this.
I know, but every year we do the same things over and over.
Well, we get
again.
new farmers. These farmers are always having kids, so a new batch coming through that haven't heard our old jokes anymore, so that'll work.
I know. Plus I get to talk to those new guys coming in. I was talking to a whole bunch of young farmers yesterday. I was
Really?
Yes.
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 The next? Where were you at? Iowa State? Is that what
Iowa
you said?
State. Yes.
Those are good kids.
Farm. They are
All
good
right.
kids. Yeah, they were all about it yesterday. They were giving me a bad time. There was a lot of chatting going on. They were fun.
Unrespectful little. Okay.
No.
I had a question for you, which maybe you bring up to the kids.
Yes.
So, they're not ladybugs, but they look like ladybugs, right?
Oh.
Those Asian beetles.
The
Asian beetles that you guys brought into this country, thinking you're going to do something good, and now they own the country. You know that.
And they're in the house. They're everywhere.
Oh yeah.
They can drop in your water.
Oh, it's horrible. But you guys did this, so I'd like to ask you a question about them since you all did this to us to begin.
First of all, just to clarify, some of the things that get done are not done personally by people. So
I'm just throwing you farmers in general. Yeah, you guys in general.
Like we could throw the radio hosts people into
Oh,
the category.
You can. Out of shape, lazy. I can put a list of things that radio guys are. My point being is this would not be a problem, but it is. But this is what hit me, and I'd like to know the answer because people that like raise animals. Well, you might.
You think I might
You
know?
guys raise your people raise pigs. Your people raise cows. You raise lambs, ducks, all that. Right? Farmers.
Farmers.
So you bring these beetles in, and I've noticed something.
Yes.
And there are no little beetles. They're all exactly the same size.
Yeah,
Now,
where did the baby beetles come from? Yeah.
Well, I'm not asking about the sexuality of the beetle. My point being is, don't they got to start small? And where are the little ones? It's like they come out of wherever the eggs or wombs or whatever they come out of. They're coming out full grown. I've never seen a baby beetle.
Baby beetle? I don't know, Al. That's
Have you seen one? I bet you have not. They're all exactly the same size.
I'm going to think about that. Do you just stay up at night and think about these things?
Well, this wasn't at night. Seriously, I was going out the back door on a hot day in the back, and they're all there, and there must be 20 on the window. I'm like, they're all identical. They're exact same size, got one black dot here, one identical beetles. And I thought to myself, I have never seen a baby one. You don't see like 20 little small ones walking by. They're all exactly the same. How is that possible? You have baby cows. I think we call them calves.
We have baby kittens and we have
baby kittens,
dogs,
baby puppies.
We have all the baby things.
So why is there not a small beetle? You had that bug chick on a couple months back. Ask her.
Oh, that's right. We did have her on.
Yeah. Let's get her back on and I'll stump the scientist. That'll be good. People are driving around now saying, good God, this is crazy, but it's true.
Right. Yeah. So now people are like, they're not thinking about other things today, just baby beetles.
Well, look at them. And do me a favor. If you find a baby one, take a picture and send it to me because I don't believe there are baby beetles.
Would you like them better if it was a baby beetle?
Easier to kill. Go at them as they're young so they don't have a full lifetime to bother you. I think there's something to that. Yeah.
I know.
I hate them. Hate them.
I don't even have any good transition from baby beetles to take a break.
Let me do this as a good radio guy. So, Carolyn, thanks for talking about this. What were we going to talk about today? I think it had something to do with Shake Your Booty.
Oh, yes.
It's a dance thing. What is this thing you wanted to discuss?
Well, you know what? We could incorporate that in take a break from the shake. Right, because if in fact farmers, people driving equipment, the reason we're talking about it right now is because people are trying to get those crops in, and there's a lot of late hours, a lot of hours in the in the combine, a lot of hours in the semis, a lot of hours in the tractor, and we're
Are
saying,
you guys
"Take a
not
break."
done yet? When are you going to get
No,
done?
people. Well, I drove from Iowa State back home. There's a lot of people in the field yet,
Okay.
absolutely. But if people took the shake your booty and added it to take a break from the shake, and maybe got out of their pieces of equipment and went outside and shake your booty thing for a couple of minutes,
This would be
the
great
same.
TikTok videos. You tell those kids you're teaching, here it is. Get your old man, your grandpa, whoever's in the tractor, jump out, do a little shake your booty, shake, shake, shake. And you take videos of it, put it online. They'll get millions of hits, and it'll be this thing that's sweeping the nation. That would work.
That is a fabulous idea. It really is good. That's like a million. Yeah.
Carolyn, you have never said that of any of my ideas ever.
I know, but it is a good idea because that's how things happen. One person they talk to another person, and pretty soon someone did a TikTok or a Snapchat, and then it's like a million views. There we go. It goes viral. We want to shake your booty in the field.
And just out of curiosity, it seems so sexual. Why do we care what farmer shakes his booty? Why is this a topic we're discussing today?
All right. So
Did we jump the gun here? We didn't explain the problem before we.
I know, but that's how we are, Al. Our minds just race right ahead. We don't even give each other time to talk. That's how rapid our minds are.
I give you time to talk. You never answer my question. What happened with the baby beetles? Baby
beetles. Okay, so we're not going to incorporate that into shake your booty. We'll just stop right there. So anyway, it's really about whole body vibration, and we've talked about it before. But our colleagues in University of Saskatchewan have a great pamphlet. It's called "Take a Break from the Shake," and I like it. The kids like it, like how you talk about it, but it really is a problem that we're spending so much time in the vehicles that they have a lot of vibration, and so it's causing problems with your back, can be causing problems with your blood pressure. There's a whole list of symptoms, including stress, loss of balance, because we're not getting out and taking a break. And it's a little different than your car. When I've driven, how many hours before your car gives you that little signal in your dash that says, "Do you want to take a break?" And there's like a little coffee cup that comes up. Did your car do that?
No. What kind of car? What kind of unnecessarily piece of crap did you have to put into your car for what? $10,000 more will remind you need a cup of coffee. That is not true. What year's your car?
It's true. It's a 2023, but the one before it, like the 2021, it's a Highlander.
No.
It does. There's like a little thing that pops up, and it's a little ding. It dings at you. It says, "Do you want to take a break?" And it's a coffee.
That is not true. People, she is lying. If you have one of these cars, tell me, Alan, I'll try. You literally have idiot light that comes on to tell you you might want a coffee.
Want to take a break? Do you want to take a break? I don't know if it's 4 hours, 3 hours. I don't know what it is. I don't really pay attention to it. But
like that seatbelt one. Yeah, who cares?
I'm not sure. Anyway, so it's really kind of disturbing because our young students, and yesterday, nobody was below the age of 18 and nobody was above the age of 25. That's how I kind of honed in on how old they were. And there was a good percentage of them that have been experiencing backaches. Yep. And you talk about it, and it's associated with the amount of time that they're spending, particularly in the fall. They're helping out at home, and they may be in the tractor for 8 hours, or on the combine for 12 without getting
Are you like a real nurse? We give a crap about the BS. Are you like a real nurse? Because I have a real nurse question for you. I don't want to put you in a spot.
Okay, let's just clarify what a real nurse is. A real nurse would be a nurse that went to school to be a nurse. Check.
And got the BS in the BSN.
Check. And then you maintain your license. Check. And you continue to do nursing things. You maybe, you teach, you educate, you do screenings. Check. So I'm a real nurse.
You could have just said yes. Okay. I don't know. Here's a 2.5 minute soliloquy on me being here's my question. I get maybe the back problems, right? You're sitting there, maybe even a little hunched over, you're a little tired. I get that jiggling will affect that. Makes sense to me. What other issues are there? Here's my question, because I don't know this. I've never looked in the guts of a human. Could you ride enough where your gizzards jiggle enough that they fall down into empty holes over here and over there, and then all the pieces aren't where they're supposed to be when the doctor goes and takes. Is there enough room in there, or is everything pretty packed up? And it doesn't matter how much you jiggle it, they're going to be there.
That stuff pretty much stays stable. It has a lot to do with your joints, but it also has to do with things like blood pressure, and your then you can lose your balance, so it can have something to do with your inner ear. So it does impact other parts of your body, not just your back. So that's why we're saying, because as we're saying, it can cause loss of balance, reduced sense of your body position and self movement. So it's reduced sensory and motor responses. So it's a deal.
But it's not like your guts are going to flip around inside another. I got to go to break. I just want to get the answer from the real nurse who actually does all this stuff, but she doesn't wear rubber gloves anymore. I just want to get. Is that you don't do that, right? Check. Oh, you do.
Okay. I don't. I'm not sure what you mean by wear rubber gloves. You mean like gloves, like in case you.
Yeah, gloves to do exams and stuff like that. You're not doing exams anymore, are you?
No, not that kind of exam.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Not taking anything away from the nursing that you are, but you've yet to answer the question. Can your guts jiggle around and get out of place when you're doing stuff like that?
I think your guts can jiggle around. I don't know if it causes things like constipation, things like that, because you're not getting enough exercise. So I'd say your bowels could be impacted. There you go.
Okay.
Is that how
That
you
sounds
want
like
to go?
that sounds like a nurse answer, and we love talking bowels just before going to break. More bowels after this.
Think about it. A famous politician once said, "You're entitled to your opinion, but you are not entitled to your own facts." But in a world full of AI and fake news, where can Minnesotans find the facts? Center of the American Experiment is Minnesota's go-to source for fact-based analysis and common sense solutions for taxes, energy, public safety, and our kids' education. Visit AmericanExperiment.org for more information. Think About It is brought to you by Center of the American Experiment, Minnesota's think tank.
Braver Angels Minnesota is part of a national movement that brings together conservatives, liberals, independents, and others to restore trust, respect, and goodwill in politics. We seek not to eliminate our differences, but rather deal with them head on, with respect and understanding. We do not try to change people's views, but how they view the other side. There will always be differences. Braver Angels Minnesota believes the best way forward is to change how we deal with those differences. Join the civil conversation at mn.braverangels.org.
The Al Travis Show, the last place you can go and hear all sides. Respectful, thoughtful, and grateful.
Once again, we go to break, and Carolyn Sheridan threw out the word bowels. She likes to do that just before we go to break, so we'll catch up there.
We do. Yes,
let me ask you this. So we're talking about the jiggling, jaggling inside of a tractor for long hours, the shaking.
Vibration, that's right.
Okay, and your thing is take a break from the shake. Get out, do something else, walk around. But now let me play devil's advocate.
Okay.
Let's say you've got 12 hours to get this field done. That's what it's going to take in the shake and the bacon, right? It's going to take 12 no matter what you do. So does it do much to go do 6 hours, jump out, do another 6, or do you just get her done and then you're done? And then because 12 is 12.
We're not saying take like 20-minute breaks. We're saying actually just get out for a couple of minutes and take those. We got people peeing off the combine and peeing off the tractor steps, things like that.
What do you mean we have folks? I don't have anybody that does that. Nobody.
Well,
no.
every class I go to. If I ask that question, how long do you stay in the combine? How long are you in the semi? Before you get out and take a break, and they are getting up there in 8-10 hours for sure. And I'm like, well, what about when you have to pee?
Okay.
And like, well, we just pee off the steps.
Oh, sure.
Pee off. So that's not considered a break. You're really not moving very far. So the pamphlet the one I'm looking at now, is the one from our Canadian partners. I like it because it's just so simple. They don't like, if you drive a combine, you got to get out this hour. They just say about every 4 hours. Gosh, just do something. Get out, walk around, and do a little stretches. And we really try to think about incorporate maybe something that you think is beneficial, like maybe check your equipment or just do a walk around. If you need to convince yourself there's a reason to do it, add a task that you think could possibly need to be done anyway. But particularly long term, you think about most of our farmers are in this for their life. They call them lifers. Really, they are. And so if you continue to have this whole body vibration, for all of your career, it's going to catch up with you. And I'm concerned because many of our students at a young age are experiencing these symptoms. And so that means that I know, Al, I think we've talked about back pain in the past, and you too have experienced it, I believe. Yes. Maybe I'm making that up.
No, mucho amounts of sitting and doing this job.
Yeah. So Al, I don't know that there's the whole body vibration in your chair where you're at, but I'm not sure,
but quite often when I'm not actually on camera like we're doing here, I am up shaking my booty. So I do like to just take a lot of dance breaks. It is a signature of my, the music gets cranked up and I'm just shaking it, baby. Oh,
really?
Yeah. No, there's no.
I wanted a video. Where's your TikTok?
Regular humans hear a lot of this stuff you say, Carolyn, and say, yeah, that makes sense. Then we go back to sitting in our chairs all day and doing what we need to do to get things done. It's what we do.
We have convinced students in our classes to get up and do some dance moves. We really have. But I have not incorporated.
I would like to see that video then. Okay. I would like you at the next class to have this meeting and talk about this and say, I'm shooting a video we're going to put on Al's website of these kids shaking their booty to break the shake and just show us what their moves would be. I think that would be fun.
I think that would be great. Yeah, really. The best one to do it at will be the one in Alberta. There's 170 students. That could be complete chaos. So in one room, it could be a lot of fun.
People, I don't think when people tune in and they haven't heard us for forever, your company goes to Alberta, it goes to Australia, it goes across the U.S.
It does.
And what do you do with these people? Give me the 1 minute free commercial about what Ag Health does.
I'll just break it down to yesterday. We arrived with a whole bunch of personal protective equipment, and the students get personal protective equipment, respirators, hearing protection, safety glasses. So we're talking about protecting yourself, but we want them to get something in their hands, show them how to use it, and try it on, get them the right sizes, whether it's chemical gloves or whatever they get. And we talk about all these topics that Al and I spend the year talking about. So many things that Al and I talk about, we talk about with our students. So we want to make sure.
With the idea of getting these young farmers to be smarter than us old farmers who didn't do it right? Just try to be smarter about it.
That's right. And then also maybe giving them the confidence to go back home and say, I think maybe I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I'm going to wear some safety equipment, or I'm going to get out and take a break. That can be tough. That can be tough. We're certainly hard for them to stand up for that. Yep.
We're out of time. It's aghealthandsafetyalliance.com. Take a break. Do the shake. No, shake your booty for the take a break shake.
From the shake, but you can shake your booty while you're taking a break from the shake? Is that what we're saying?
That's going to look real good on a bumper sticker. It's a little long, but we'll work on it. Thanks for being here, Carolyn. And everybody keep in mind the one impossible question to answer that we had today.
Oh,
are there little baby beetles? Are there baby beetles? I've never seen a baby beetle. Where do they go? We'll be back after this.
If it's your turn to host a game, Grandpa's